Marcus Aurelius was a philosopher and an emperor and remains a timeless voice of wisdom. Today I've gathered his most powerful reflections. Though written nearly 2,000 years ago, his teachings still speak directly to the challenges of the human experience. These words are here to help you heal, to ground you, and to remind you of your own strength. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. In this, you have the power to revoke at any moment. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. The soul becomes dyed with the colors of its thoughts. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth by which no one was ever truly harmed. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than the rest of man, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinions of others. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. When another blames you or hates you, or people voice similar criticism, go to their souls, penetrate inside, and see what sort of person they are. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and to know them for what they are. Think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. Here is a rule to remember in future when anything tempts you to feel bitter. Not, this is misfortune, but to bear this worthily is good fortune. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. You are a little soul carrying about a corpse. You always own the option of having no opinion. How much time does he gain who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself? Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Be like the rocky headland on which the waves continuously break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Confine yourself to the present. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Everywhere, at each moment, you have the option to accept this event with humility, to treat this person as he should be treated, to approach this thought with care, so that nothing irrational creeps in. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. The impediment of action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Receive without pride. Let go without attachment. Let men see, let them know a real man who lives as he was meant to live. To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions. Let your one delight and refreshment be to pass from one service to the community to another, with God ever in mind. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than his own soul.